Good morning. Happy Magical Monday, everybody. Welcome if you are just joining on the replay. I logged in 2 minutes early, so hang with me while we wait for others to join us live. And while you're waiting, just begin to take some full, slow, intentional breaths deeper into your body. And I'm seeing people start to log in, so as always, say hi in the comments. I'm going to say hi in the comments because it seems to let your comments show up faster when I put something in there myself. Good morning, Jeff. All right, I'm seeing a couple of you in the room. Hang with me while we wait for others to join us. As we're waiting, let's all just begin to breathe a little more intentional and deeper into our bodies. And as you exhale, see if you can just put your awareness on any tension you might be holding in your body and start to let it relax. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Arnell. And then, as always, just check in with yourself. You can start to put your 2-word check-in in the comments after you've said hello. Or if you're just joining us, you can put them in simultaneously. It's 6:59. I'm going to wait till 7:01. Then I'm going to take my eyes off the comments and I'm going to start to share some info with you. In the meantime, everybody who's logging on, say hi. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Edison. I'm seeing the 2-word check-ins start to come in. Hello, Kathy. All right, as you're hanging out with me, waiting for others to say hello, I want you to breathe deeper into your body. And I want you to allow whatever your 2 words is, whatever that energy that's creating that emotional experience for you, just allow it. No resistance, no judgment, no need to change it. Just be present with it and breathe. Good morning, Tim. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take my eyes off of the comments now. I want you to bring your attention fully to my voice. And I want you to bring your attention fully to your physical body on demand. Just connect with your body and all of the sensations that it is experiencing. I want you to think about the 2 words that you just experienced and that you articulated. I want you to take your right hand, your masculine jumper cable. I want you to put it on your chest, on your heart. Take your left hand, your feminine jumper cable, put it on top of your right hand, both on your heart. Now, we're all going to practice the tool that I've taught you 3 years ago. Some of you pay attention to it. Some of you have utilized it. It's time for all of us to utilize it with much more awareness and much more intention and reap the benefit of it. 3 of you put overwhelm in the comments. We're coming into an energy of overwhelm, but we're also coming into a very positive, collaborative energy. So here's what I want to do with your hands on your heart. I put my hands on my heart as a visible, visual representation of the tool. The tool is feeling into your body, feeling into your 2 words. We've usually got a positive charge and a negative charge, a pleasant experience, a not pleasant experience. We tend to think of the pleasant experience as good and the non-pleasant experience as bad, and we feel like we have to get rid of the non-pleasant experience. Doesn't matter if it's a positive charge or a negative charge. The intensity with which I am feeling all of this emotion, doesn't matter what it is not all mine. This is more than just a statement. It's a declaration that is your lower wounded persona speaking to your higher frequency version of yourself, that you recognize you are a drop in the infinite ocean and the whole ocean is being shook like a snow globe. So this declaration is a reminder to your conscious mind that's very imprinted with your wounds. Okay, there's a tool to pay attention to my awareness that the intensity with which I'm feeling all of this emotion is not all mine. Then I pause, and that declaration is my activation to my energy field. I am in charge. So it's like the ocean had a current move into your drop, and now your drop is experiencing a current that doesn't belong to the drop. It's just coming from the ocean. So that declaration, you have to pause long enough to feel the subtle separation. I use my hands as an example for you. If it helps you, pull your hand away and sense like you're pulling the energy that is not yours, like a film or a residue, out of your field. And then sit still enough, long enough, to feel the subtle shift. It's a practice, like everything else. The tool will only help you if you become still enough on demand to speak that energy out of your field. This is how we become masters of our own sovereign field. Okay? This will help you a lot. I can go about my day after practicing this tool regularly for 3 years, and I can feel a sense of overwhelm or even a sense of joy, which is super pleasant, right? Why would I want to get rid of the joy that's not mine? But the intensity with which I'm feeling any emotion that is not all mine, when I clear my field, then I'm in my sovereign energy connected to my own inner guidance. So whatever overwhelm is left that is mine, it's a message from the guest in my guest house. Are you tracking? So this tool is very helpful for you to get rid of the charge, the influx, the surge that's not all yours, so you can make much more conscious and aware choices based on your inner guidance system. Now, here's the really good news. I want you to really hear this. First, I'm going to say this way, and just watch if judgment comes up for you. Here's our mantra for today and all week, okay? Stop making it harder than it really is. Stop making the task harder than it really is. We make things so much more difficult than the task at hand because of what's going on in our head that's connected to an emotional response. So let's all stop making it harder than it is by utilizing what the energies are making available to us today, okay? So, 2 things are happening right now, energetically. There is a surge, a very positive, action-oriented, assertive, warrior-like energy moving us as a collective, moving us forward to really harmonize and balance the unity of all the drops in the one. Okay? We're going to see that on the world stage. You're seeing it in Hawaii. The indigenous people to the islands, they are rising very warrior-like. We're not doing it this way, and we're going to bring harmony and balance even if there's a conflict or a battle, verbally or however it's going to show up. This warrior-like energy is harmonizing the collective. In your drop, there is a warrior-like energy, an action-oriented, positively charged balancer coming online in you to bring harmony between the wounded persona and the higher frequency version of you. Moving from the wounded persona, which is all we've known, into the higher frequency version. There's a journey in between we've never done before, but your higher self knows exactly how to take you through it. It feels very uncomfortable to our wounded persona, so foreign. But there's this energy that is moving us forward in a way that is going to do two things. On the positive charge, you're going to notice lots of focus on relationship. If you're in an intimate relationship, you're going to notice opportunity presenting itself for you to understand your partner from a higher, different perspective, not just the lens through which you look through life that you project onto your partner. Our lens, remember I used the analogy, we're moving into a Google map view. We're getting a bigger picture of ourselves and our dynamics on the world stage, or on our little personal stage where we've been the director, the star, the producer. We're pulling a bigger perspective to understand how our wounded persona crafted all this, and now a new personality is coming online to direct it. We're going to see things differently. Big focus on relationships. If you're not in a relationship, an intimate relationship, you're going to feel energies that are encouraging you to look at yourself as an individual or a single person differently because you're in a relationship with yourself. Bottom line, this energy is bringing us into a balance with ourself. On the negative charge, be really mindful right now, because this overwhelm that we're all feeling, it can make us get indecisive because of fear. When we feel overwhelmed, we feel fearful. And we're feeling fearful underneath that's been contributing to the overwhelm. And then the overwhelm of the task, it's like this loop. We usually feel overwhelmed because there's a mission or a desired outcome, something we want, but it's probably calling us into the unknown, the only place we can become the next expanded version of ourselves, and we feel fear. There's a loop between fear and overwhelm, fear and overwhelm, fear and overwhelm. You've been hearing me say for months now, particularly in this year, be mindful. The intensity of this energy requires us to do less. So when we're feeling overwhelmed, the powerful question is, what truly is important now? As we move through the end of the year and the snow globe energy continues to be shook, because we're transitioning from our alignment to what was, that's going away, to something we've never experienced before, the sense of overwhelm will increase. Our soul's personality knows how to manage that for us. And I'm telling you, one of the most specific things they have said is do less. Scale back. Scale back. I'm going to say it again. Scale back. Asking the question, what's truly important now? And watch this surge of energy support you on what is important now, bringing you into a balance within yourself in this turmoil of the fear of you in the unknown. Because that's mostly what it is. If you look at what's going on in your life right now, there's a lot of spaces of us going into the unknown. We're expanding into this beautiful version of ourselves that our wounded mind has no memory of. It can only grab memory. So in overwhelm, it grabs a memory of something of the past where overwhelm, maybe it didn't come out so good. This overwhelm can manifest a positive outcome. The intensity with which I'm feeling all of this emotion is not all mine. Let me sit and feel that subtle shift. We're going to do that together right now. I want to practice this tool in a way that is tangible and experiential for you right now. So everybody close your eyes. Don't put your hand on your chest now. That was just for a visual example. I want you to feel whatever you're feeling. Doesn't matter what it is. Now I want you to feel the intensity of the energetics of whatever emotion is moving through you. And I want you to say out loud, the intensity with which I am feeling this emotion is not all mine. That understanding is a command to your energy field to separate out, to sift out, to purge out in this moment energy that is not yours. Now I'm going to be quiet for 30 seconds. See if you can feel the subtle difference of your command to your own energy field. Now stay in your stillness for a moment. Now I want you to take a deeper breath into your body. Breath and our field are very connected. Amplify your field by taking a stronger breath in. And just let the breath fall out. And on the other side of the exhale, as you're beginning to inhale again, see if you can notice any subtle shift in your emotional state, in your physical body, in your mind. Now, stay in your stillness for a moment. This energy that we are in this week wants to help soften our approach to ourself and to others. What does that mean? This energy that's coming from within us, it's being activated within us, wants to soften our judgment. We're turning down the intensity of how judgmental and harmful our inner dialogue is in the midst of the creation that we're looking to manifest. And when overwhelm is on high alert, that judgment and the self-inflicted suffering is on all-time high. And there's an energy that wants to make us more aware of that and guide us from within how to turn that down. If it goes unchecked, it can become so intense, then we start to unleash that judgment and that passive aggressiveness externally. Then we stir the shit outside of us, which stirs the shit inside of us, and then it makes unnecessary challenges on our mud runner course. This is all about our inner guidance, shifting how we interact with ourselves. So the two things I'm going to leave you with are scale back. What's truly important today in this moment as it relates to what I want to manifest? What's truly important? And then, while you're in the tasks of that project or desired outcome, understand your inner guidance is going to show you how to soften the intensity within yourself, which is really another way of saying your inner guidance is going to guide you through the fear of this new creation. There's always fear calling us forward into the unknown. And it's showing us and revealing to us in a way that makes sense to us. How it makes sense to me will be very different than how your inner guidance makes sense to you. But it's turning down the intensity of our fear and our judgment, which is going to create much more space for accelerated positive manifestations when we scale back and harness our focus and harness our authority over our own energy field. That's what we're going to play with this week. Be gentle with yourself. And don't forget, keep in the mantra to your higher self. Hey, show me what you show me. I'm ready for more. Guide me. Guide me. I'm ready to become the next expanded version of myself. And this step, I can feel I need some help here. Oh, and this one too? Oh, and this one too. Hey, would you just stick with me all day and keep guiding me all day? Show me what you'll show me. All right, beautiful soul, there's only love for you here. Be gentle with yourself. You got this. You're crushing it. Don't forget to pause long enough to put your focus on the amazing results you are manifesting, because our default is to go into the overwhelm and beat ourselves up and say, I'm not making any progress. That's bullshit. It's total bullshit. You're crushing it. You are totally crushing it. All right. I love you. I'll see you soon. Be well.